Hello students, in today's session we will see third external program of Java. The program name is Write a Java program to demonstrate matrix multiplication. So let us see the coding. So we can multiply two matrices in Java using binary, that is star operator, and executing another loop. A matrix is also known as array of arrays. We can add, subtract and multiply matrices. In case of matrix multiplication, one row element of first matrix is multiplied by all columns of second matrix. For matrix multiplication to take place, the number of columns of first matrix must be equal to the number of rows of second matrix. Okay. So in our program, we are performing matrix multiplication on two matrices. So let us discuss. Import java.io.star semicolon. This is the import statement in Java. With the help of this import statement, we can import classes which are necessary in our program for this input output package. Same way we are importing here import java.io.data input stream. We are importing here data input stream class from this input output package. With the help of data input stream, we can pass the input or read the input from our system. Then we have created here the class, that is class matrix multiplication. Inside the class we have declared public static void main, which reads string argument and it throws input output exception. Inside the main method we have created here the object for data input stream class, that is data input stream ion, that is the object name, equal to new data input stream which reads the input from system.in. So we are passing here the system.in with the data input stream class. Then we have declared here the n variable as integer, that is int n. Then with the help of system.out.println, we are printing the line on the console, that is enter the base of squared matrix. Because for matrix multiplication to take place, the number of columns of first matrix must be equal to the number of rows of second matrix. So we need here the squared matrix which has the same number of rows and columns. Then that number we will reading in a n variable, n equal to integer.parseInt in.readline. With the help of integer.parseInt method, we are converting here the n value from string type to integer. Then we are creating here the three matrix, that is int. This is a creation in and initialization of matrix int a equal to new int n, where we have assigned here the number of rows and columns to the each matrix, that is a, b and c. Then we are printing here system.out.println enter the element of first matrix row wise. With the help of this for loop, that is I and j for loop, we are reading here the elements of first matrix, that is a row wise. For int I equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Inside the for loop, we have here another for loop, that is j for loop. For int j equal to 0, j is less than n, that is the limit of column j plus plus. And we are reading here the elements of first matrix and we will get stored into the a variable, that is a of I and j, that is the row and column of a matrices. And with the help of integer.parseInt, we are converting from string type into the integer type. Okay. Same way we are reading here the elements of second matrix like this system.out.println enter the elements of second matrix row wise. Then we have here for loop, that is for int I equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Inside for loop we have here another for loop, that is for int j equal to 0, j is less than n, j plus plus. And we are reading here the element of second matrix, and we will get stored into the b variable, that is b of I and j, that is the b of row and column. And with the help of integer dot parseInt, we are converting here from string type into the integer type. Then we have here multiplication of matrix, that is we, we have read here the elements of two matrices, and with the help of these two matrices we are multiplying this both matrices. System.out.println multiplying the matrices. With the help of I, j and k, we are multiplying here the elements of two matrices. That is for int I equal to 0. This is dynamic initialization of variable. Okay. Inside for loop we have given the data type for I variable. Okay. That is so only we are using here int data type. That is for int I equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Inside I loop we have your j loop, that is for int j equal to 0, j is less than n, j plus plus. Inside j loop we have your k for loop, that is for int k equal to 0, k is less than n, k plus plus. And inside these for loops we multiplying both the matrices, that is C of ij, that is C of row and column. This is a product matrices. This is whatever result we will get, that will be get stored into this final matrices, that is a C matrices. C of ij equal to C of ij plus A of I and k into B of k and j, that is column of first matrices and row into row of second matrices and column. Okay, so it is multiplying with column with the rows, and result will be get stored into this C matrices. Then with the help of this for loop we are printing here one by one element on the console, that is system.out.println the product is for int I equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Inside for loop we have another for loop, that is int of j equal to 0, j is less than n, j plus plus. And inside j loop we are printing the element from the result matrices, that is C of ij plus we have given here the slash t, that is a tab. So the result elements will be printing in a matrix format. Okay, and we have done with the class matrix multiplication. To execute this program, open command prompt. Okay, so D semicolon, enter into your folder with the cd command, that is Ankita D. Okay, compilation command, that is Java C matrix multiplication plus Java. Okay, and press enter. It is successfully compiled. The run command, that is Java matrix multiplication. Okay, and press enter. It is asking you to pass the base of squared matrix. We need here same number of columns of first matrix and same number of rows of second matrix. So you need to pass here the squared matrix, that is I will pass 2. Okay, so 2 into 2 4. So each matrix contains the 4 elements. It is asking you to pass the element of first matrix, that is row wise. Okay, so I'll pass 1, 2, 3 and 4. Again it is asking to pass elements of second matrix, that also row wise. So I'll pass 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and press enter key. It is showing you the result, that is multiplying the matrices. The product is 7, 10, 15 and 22. Okay. So this is the final output for this program. Hope you understood this program. So we have already seen the coding for matrix multiplication. Okay. So now we will see manual calculation for matrix multiplication. Okay. So let's discuss multiplication of two matrices, that is matrix A and matrix B. So we have a two matrix, that is matrix A and matrix B. The elements for matrix A are 1, 2, 3, 4 and the elements for matrix B are 1, 2, 3, 4. So at very first stage it will multiplying first row of A matrix with first column of B matrix. Okay, this will be shown here. 1 into 1 plus 2 into 3. This is first row with the first column of B matrix. Next, it will multiplying first row of A matrix with second column of B matrix. Okay, that is 1 into 2 and 2 into 4. Then at third stage, it will multiplying second row of A matrix with first column of B matrix. Okay, this is the second row of A matrix, that is 3 and 4. It will multiply with the first column of B matrix, that is 1 and 3. So 3 into 1 plus 4 into 3. At fourth stage, it will multiplying second row of A matrix with second column of B matrix, that is 3 and 4 with 2 and 4, that is 3 into 2 plus 4 into 4. This number will be add and that is 1 into 1, 1 plus 2 into 3, 6. 1 into 2, 2 plus 2 into 4, 8. 3 into 1, 3 plus 4 into 3, 12. 3 into 2, 6 plus 4 into 4, 14. And this number will be add and we will get the final matrix, that is a product matrix, that is 7, 10, 15 and 22. Okay. So in our program you can see here this for loops. This is the inner for loops. So when a loop is nested inside, we called as a inner for loops. So how it works throughout the program, how it helpful to calculate the matrix multiplication, this will be shown in tracing. So let's see the tracing. Okay. So system.out.println enter the base of squared matrix. For matrix matrices to take place, for matrix multiplication to take place, the number of columns of first matrix must be equal to the number of rows of second matrix. So we have to pass here the even number as squared matrix base. Okay, so I have passed here 2. So we have here 3 matrices, that is matrix A, matrix B and matrix C. Matrix A will multiply with the matrix B and result will be stored into the matrix C, that is a product matrix. So let's discuss step 1. So these are the inner for loops. When a loop is nested inside another loop, the inner loop is runs many times. Okay, inside the other loop. In each iteration of outer loop, the inner loop will be restarted. The inner loop must finish all of its iteration before the outer loop can continue to its next iterations. Okay. So at, at initial stage, the value of I, j and k remains same. That is a I equal to 0, j equal to 0, k equal to 0 and n equal to 2. This is the base of squared matrix. So this is I for loop, that is for int I equal to 0. This is a dynamic initialization of I. Okay. So we have used here integer database. I equal to 0, 0 is less than 2. It is true. Then go to the inner loop. For j equal to 0, 0 is less than 2. It is true. Then go for the inner loop. Int k equals to 0, 0 is less than 2. It is true. Then go for the calculation. Okay. C of 0, 0 equal to C of 0, 0 plus A of 0, 0 into B of 0, 0. That is C of ij equal to C of ik, A of ik into B of kj. This is the multiplication of row into column. Okay. So we have here value for A of 0, 0, that is 1. Into B of 0, 0, we have here element 1. So 1 into 1, 1. And result will be get stored into the C of 0, 0. Okay. Then the value of k will be incremented by 1. That is k equal to 1. We cannot go for the outer loop until the inner loop iteration will finished. Okay. So this will be shown in the next step, that is step 2. I and j remain same, that is I equal to 0, j equal to 0. Only k value will incremented by 1, that is k equal to 1. Then for I equal to 0, 0 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for the inner loop. J equals to 0, 0 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for the inner loop. K equal to 1, 1 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for the calculation. Okay. A of 0, 1, we have a element 2. C of 0, 0, we have a element, that is in the earlier stage we get the output, that is 1. So write here 1 plus 2 into B of 1, 0, we have a element 2. Then 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 1, 7. We got here the final output of first element of matrix C, that is 7. Okay. Then again go to the for loop, increment the k value, that is 2. Then 2 is less than 2, it is false. Then come out of the loop and go for the outer loop, that is j loop. Then increment the j value. Okay, this will be shown in next step. That is I equal to 0, j equal to 1. We have incremented here the j value by 1. So we made here 1. K equal to 0, n equal to 2. Then for I equal to 0, 0 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for the inner loop. J equal to 1, 1 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for the inner loop, that is K for loop. K equal to 0, it again starts from the 0th position, because whenever we increment the value of outer loop, again it will go for the inner loop until its all iteration finished. Okay, 0, 0 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for calculation. C of 0, 1, we have a element 0. Okay, plus A of 0, 0, we have a element 1, and into B of 0, 1, we have element 2. Then calculate 1 into 2, that is 2. 2 plus 0, 2. Then increment K value, that is K equal to 1. Okay. Then I equal to 0, 0 is less than 2, it is true. Go for the inner loop. J equal to 1, because in earlier step we have made the value for j equal to 1. Go for the inner loop. K equal to 1, 1 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for calculation. C of 0, 1, we have a element at 0, 1 position, that is 2. Okay. Then make here 2, plus A of 0, 1, we have a element 2, into B of 1, 1, the element is 4. Then 2 4s are 8, plus 2, it is 10. So we got here the final element of second position for matrix C, that is 10. Then increment the value of K, that is K equal to 2. 2 is less than 2, no, this is false. Then go for the outer loop, increment the value of J, that is 2. Okay, so 2 is less than 2, no, it is false. Then go for the outer loop, that is I loop. Okay, so increment the value of I, that is 1. Okay, so I equal to 1, J equal to 0, K equal to 0, and N equal to 2. I equal to 1, 1 is less than 2, it is true. Go for the inner loop. Again inner loop will start from 0th position. Okay, so J equal to 0, 0 is less than 2, it is true. Go for the inner loop. K equal to 0, 0 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for calculation. C of 1, 0, we have a element 0. Okay, you can see here 0, 1. Then plus A of 1, 0, we have element 3, into B of 0, 0, we have element 1. Then 3 into 1, 3, plus 0, 3. Then increment the K value, that is K equal to 1. Okay, I equal to 1, J equal to 0, K equal to 1, N equal to 2. Then for loop, I equal to 1, 1 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for J loop. J equal to 0, 0 is less than 2, it is true. Go for inner loop. K equal to 1, 1 is less than 2, yes, it is true. Then go for calculation. C of 1, 0, we have a element 3. Okay, in earlier step, that is step 5, we got the value of C of 1, 0, that is 3. plus A of 1 1, the element is 4, into B of 1 0, the element is 3. So 4 3s are, that is 4 into 3, 12, plus 3, it is 15. So we got the element, that is 15, at position of 1 0. Okay, this is the third element for matrix C. Then in the step 7, we have increment the value of J, because if we will make k equal to 2, then 2 is not less than 2, it is false. Then go for the outer loop and increment the value for J. So this will be shown in the step 7. I equal to 1, J equal to 1, k equal to 0 and equal to 2. Then I equal to 1, 1 is less than 2, it is true. Go for the inner loop. J equal to 1, 1 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for the inner loop, that is k equal to 0. 0 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for the calculation. C of 1 1, initially we have the element 0, plus A of 1 0, we have the element 3. You can see here A of 1 0. Okay, A of 1 0, we have element 3. Into B of 0 1, we have element 2. Then 3 2s are 6, and result will be stored into the C of 1 1. Okay, then increment the value of k, that is k equal to 1, in the step 8. I equal to 1, J equal to 1, k equal to 1, and equal to 2. I equal to 1, 1 is less than 2, it is true. Then J equal to 1, 1 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for the inner loop. K equal to 1, 1 is less than 2, it is true. Then go for the calculation. C of 1 1, we have element 6, because in earlier step 7 we got the value for C of 1 1. Okay, C of 1 1, that is 6. So 6 plus A of 1 1, we have element 4. And into B of 1 1, we have element 4. So 4 into 4, 16, plus 6 equal to 22. So we got here the fourth element for matrix C. Okay, you can see here matrix A, matrix B, and this is the final element for matrix C. This is the product matrix. Okay, whatever result we got from this A and B matrix multiplication, that will be get stored into this C matrix, that is 7, 10, 15 and 22. Okay, so this is the tracing for this program. Hope you understood this program. Thank you.